Alright, let's go meet Topaz. Go talk to Match. You know what? Don't mind if I do. Hello, Match.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited.
To be honest, I am quite hyped. But I want to know the reason why we're going to turn around back to Belobog. Like, canon-wise.
But Pom-Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off.
Ah, okay.
What can I do to pass the time?
Want to go to a tournament?
Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
New message. God damn it, Bronya. Can you read this message, Express Crew? Long time no see. Yeah, we see it. It's been a while, Bronya. Bronya, we're missing you so much. Great, I was worried that you couldn't receive messages. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, very short. Recently, I've been working on preparing the Soul Warm Festival, a traditional Belobogian festival. The standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for years due to the fragmentum and the lockdown, and Belobogians now really need a heated celebration to lift their spirits. So, if you have the time, I'd like to invite you to the Soul Warm Festival and witness what we've achieved so far in reviving Belobog. Sure thing. I will come for sure. I don't mind seeing everyone from Belobog again. Me too, festival and celebrations are right up my alley. It'll be great if you can come, everyone has been missing you. Has Dan Hung been busy these days? He hasn't sent any messages in the group chat. He's holed up in his room recently, I guess he turned off all of his devices. We'll check on him for you. Thank you, Match. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Soul Worm Festival. And classic Bronya ending it off with her weird emotes.
That Don Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya.
Feel him though, to be honest.
Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Alright. Let's get the introvert out of his room. Future market start. Wakey wakey. Hello, Dan.
Don Hung. Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Well, Dan has just had a very eventful reunion with some old friends, so, you know, he might not be in the mood.
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend of ours.
Couldn't be asked.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat.
Fez.
There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
No, it's completely valid.
Don Hung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
Look at that, people respecting boundaries. Dan Hung strikes me as a guy who likes to stay in his room to, like, repair himself. Stay on the express and get some rest.
Thank you for understanding.
No worries.
It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Sad that we're not getting no Dan.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
Yeah, hopefully everyone comes onto the planet next time.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then.
We have to babysit Match. Buzzing.
Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
Alright, well, don't jinx it. Stress-free for us or stress-free for the planet?
Don't get yourself all worked up. If your Rillo 6 is strong enough to withstand a Stellaron, it'll be just fine.
Bears? I mean, just barely though. It was hanging on by a thread.
If only Himeko could come with us.
Yeah, well, we're not getting that anytime soon. Should we ask Mr. Yang to come with us?
Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice?
The old Burns might kick the bucket soon.
At his age, he might not appreciate the extra... excitement.
You never know.
Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure.
Oh wait, are we actually getting Himeko?
You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right?
Yeah.
Well, now's your chance.
I just thought she always stayed on the train. You're telling me that's not the case? I wonder if we're ever gonna get access to, like, Himeko and Welt's room. And if we'll ever get our own room.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Hello, Himeko.
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on your Rillo 6. organized by the Supreme Guardian,
Oh.
and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds.
Yep, as the
Don
saviors.
Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us?
Please say yes.
I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
Yeah, guys, remember when that satellite bomb just came out of nowhere and obliterated the robot's arm? Yeah, this is the lady.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration.
Don't blame her, though.
Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now.
Damn it,
Please send my
Ives.
regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurilo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
You couldn't give it to us.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time.
What is she currently navigating to, though? I feel like that's just... check the papers, let's see if this is legit. I feel like she's lying.
Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Sounds good.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I'll try to make it next time.
You better.
I'm sure you'll have a great time. Don't forget to send my regards to the Supreme Guardian while you're there.
We will. Well, hold on a minute. Oh. Damn.
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Was not expecting an outfit change. That looks adorable. Very fancy. I actually really like that. She sees it pretty well.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it.
Oh.
This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion?
Fez.
You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
See, however, so I'm gonna take a minute here to please give us a new outfit for the main character, but I know you won't, but there might be a chance. Just say yes.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
I would like to make the effort match, but I'm restricted. So is this going to be an unlockable outfit? Because I would really like to have this. So it's something we're going to have to pay for.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go.
Alright, let's get it.
Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
It's not like I have a room and our pockets are deep. My relics all have speed attributes.
Other people might fall for that, but I won't.
Yeah, fair enough. I never get that lucky.
I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurilo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit.
Hey, that's pretty
It's
good.
much warmer than it was on our first trip there.
It's like 2 degrees warmer.
I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Bronya and Zila.
So am I.
Ready to go?
I'm ready. You bet. It's time to celebrate.
Belobog, here we come.
Hell yeah. That outfit better be unlockable. Oh! Numby, right? Oh.
Belobog.
Yeah.
700 years.
Hell yeah, Topaz.
It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, she collecting debt? Come on.
Brr.
Give it a
How
rest.
do people living in all this snow celebrate anything?
Well, you're not very well dressed, are you?
Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration...
Oh, God damn it,
Oh,
Hyvus.
wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform.
Okay, right. Truth be told, right, Match, you knew we were coming to Belobog. And with how you're dressed, of course, you're gonna be freezing.
All in black. Surely they're not... IPC?
Oh,
On this world? Am I going crazy?
yeah, they're the guys that Kafka bodied. What an ugly uniform.
You think so? I actually think it's pretty snazzy.
Same, to be honest, I just wanted to insult them.
Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, what are the IPC doing here on Eurilo 6?
Debt collectors, man.
There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
Alright, but we're gonna beat them up if they show any hostility. So,
Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Well, that's a good start. Hi. Do you mind?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Alright, sure thing, buddy.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
At least she's rational. Okay, we'll meet in Topaz early. I'm fine with that.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Hey.
I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment.
Yeah, from what we got from, like, the special program, I really enjoyed Topaz's character there. So I can't wait to learn more about
You'll
it.
have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
Pez.
Please don't take it to heart.
Phew. You scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts.
You are not well dressed for this
right.
environment.
We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it?
I would hope
And
so.
This is my friend and fellow passenger.
Solid.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing.
Could you tell we're not locals because of Match's outfit?
I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
The one and only. That's us. The honor is yours.
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
Hey, we can talk the talk.
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Numby? I keep calling him Nubby.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're
Whoops.
really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
I might just call him Nubby, to be honest. Numby. Nubby. I prefer Nubby.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Ugh. Blimey.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess.
I mean, truth be told, we do actually do a lot of business.
Oh, Bronya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
Yeah, well, about that.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6. To meet with her.
Ah, so it isn't a debt collection. Good. I help.
Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
How about you come with us?
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush.
Yeah.
Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
I wonder why it's called For You Match.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer.
Fair enough, it is pretty.
Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information.
Phone
I
number.
don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Fine by me.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
Oh, Match. I'm in charge of a project worth 8 billion credits, by the way.
As if anyone would ever believe that.
Yeah, please help me, I'm poor.
You two make a cute pair.
Aw.
Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nubby.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think?
It always comes back to fate.
Come on, let's head into the city.
Sounds good. Feel bad for the guy just kind of standing there. I hope the soup is what.
Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog?
It's the exact same
Come on
match.
and check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Oh, it's Miss Pella.
Is that Pela? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Yep.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
Whoa.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also...
Damn, you are barring these children.
Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon.
Oh.
It's gonna be super awesome.
That sounds good.
Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Yep.
Miss Pela, Peter's falling asleep.
God damn it, Peter.
Enough. From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
That doesn't seem like whispering to me, but...
Sorry, Miss Pela.
Sorry, Peela.
That's better. Now, where was I? Oh, I never knew Pela had a strict side.
She has many sides. Oh, what?
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead?
Why are we talking to this
Looks like
Donnie?
he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
I do not care about this guy's friends, man. Does that mean we stop getting this guy's daily commissions?
Norbert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly?
Oh, yes. Please, Norbert. Please tell us.
Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Oh. Well, this is one way to lose friends.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Fez.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
I would not like to hang around these people.
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Oh, you would. Shut up.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Sure thing, Norbert.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get
Oh.
off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
That seems like true friendship to me.
Looks like things are getting heated. I think we better get out of here. Hey,
Oh.
quick! Serval's about to start singing!
Hell yeah, Saval. Oh wait, does this only mean we can talk to 3 people? I wouldn't have talking to the bloody Donnie over there. I would have talking to Gepard and Saval.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Hell yeah, take it away. Saval.
Heartbeats will shake me.
Oh shit.
Phew. Who'd
Well-
have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring?
Well, there we go, game ruined. Goddamn trigger finger.
Say, I think we should probably pay Bronya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
Well, I want to go back to the singing.
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Yeah,
Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
take it away. I don't know the lyrics. Do it all. Well done, guys. Woo! Sorry about insulting your eardrums on that one.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter.
Okay, never mind. She is there. She is here for debt collection. God damn it.
However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
I mean, you seem like you're enjoying this. Look, I know you guys nearly perished and all, but you got that debt building up. Sorted.
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Hello.
Bronya! And Topaz? You're here too?
So,
I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
we're here to save Bronya.
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurelo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
Bro, how are they even meant to get the credits?
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative.
I mean, be careful. That's all I can say there.
I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Don't worry about it. Look at those thighs. You good, Bronya?
Is everything alright, Bronya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
She got the work mode on.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival.
I would assume that has something to do with the debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago.
Yep.
How the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians.
Right, so you're telling me after 700 years after the Stellaron has been cleared, the IPC is like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, you've got some debt. You know, no help whatsoever during those times, but, you know, I see how it is.
Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurelo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers.
Yeah, just fully abandoned the planet?
Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy.
Okay.
They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
I mean, that's great and all, but, you know, now we have to deal with the consequences.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
So how big is that debt? If it's in the millions, we can clear it.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurelo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
Well, so they just didn't come and check? They're like, oh, the connection was cut off. Well, nothing we can do about it.
The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost.
Well, they did, like, no investigation? They just looked at the planet and was like, okay, fair enough, no one's alive there.
It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
Yeah, great.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
What fun individuals.
The interest.
Yep. How much is owed?
An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers.
Oh, damn, okay.
Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
So you're saying we should take down the IPC. Alright, I'm down.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll intervene.
Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
And anyway, what kind of strong measure are they gonna use? Because it's not like they have the money. What, you're just gonna kill them? That's the only option.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to.
Oh, 100%.
I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now...
It's ruined.
Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
We'll try our best.
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Yes, and you'll pay us back in the future. Just add another debt on top of it. Let's go have a chat with Topaz.
Yeah, after all, this girl here is a pretty good negotiator.
Don't we canonically not talk?
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble.
Nah, it's fine.
While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
And plus, you can blame most of this on March. She jinxed it. Said this was going to be a stress-free trip.
I apologize for dragging you into Belobog's affairs again. But when faced with an entity as powerful as the IPC, we need all the external help we can get.
Ah, that's perfectly fine.
While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Sounds good. We'll do our best.
Thank you. I believe in you.
I believe in you too.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number.
Luckily.
We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
Yeah, Topaz, meet me out back. There's a few things I want to say to you. Are you there, Miss Topaz? Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. An auto-reply, she really doesn't reply to messages during her work hours. Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. AI, please tell me. Can you tell me where Topaz has gone? Hello. Checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. Currently, Director Topaz is on an inspection tour at the History and Culture Museum, the Overworld, Belobog, Urilo 6. This thing is pretty smart, thank you. Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. Bloody annoying thing.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going.
Sounds good. Also, that seems like a bit of a security risk, right? You just ask what she's doing and it tells you. You can easily get jumped if that's the case.
We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Oh no. She is not. God, it is empty. Where is all my customers? Hello, Topaz. Hold on a minute. You planning on selling the paintings?
Oh, it's you two again.
That might be a
This is
good...
the third time today we've run into each other.
Yeah, well, due to your AI, it just told us your location, so you might want to fix that security issue. Cherish the moment.
Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing.
I thought that was going to be more intimidating.
What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece.
We only can see a corner of it, but it does seem like a very good painting.
It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that.
I swear I've seen that place before. Let me do a quick search. Right, don't think I'm going to be able to find it, but that place does look very familiar.
It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image.
Poignant?
The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
I mean, I guess you could just sell off like a few of the museum's like art pieces. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
You flatter me. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself.
Yeah, well, we only woke up like, what, 3 months ago, canon-wise?
I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits,
50?
but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
If the debt is like a long string of numbers, 50,000 ain't gonna do anything.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Possible.
Not exactly. Actually,
She knows.
Let's walk and talk. This way.
Yeah, she's not dumb.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value.
Uh-huh.
But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
She's trying to find a way to help them.
Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
I am looking respectfully.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her.
I mean, we did kill her mother together, so...
So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
It is currently impossible for them to pay it off.
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Well, I'm sorry, Ice Princess. Yeah, the IPC demands are unreasonable.
You're so direct. I like that.
Yeah, she likes direct.
I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's.
More difficult? Bro, they're on the brink of extinction.
I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
That is fair, but these guys literally just went through like 700 years of suffering. Come on. And if the debt can't be repaired?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions.
Like what?
But Eurylo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one.
Okay.
The exhibits here are pretty ordinary.
Well, just
I
ask
estimate
Bronya.
they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
I'm guessing it's something to do with the museum, like looking for a piece that would actually be very expensive.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
Yes, Match?
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurylo 6?
I don't know, Genuine's in the way.
So white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
Yeah, it's probably extinct.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here.
Oh yeah, she's like a really big fan of animals, right?
That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals.
Animals.
Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
Yeah, Nubby's a cute little guy.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog?
Yeah.
Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
Yeah, you're smart, Topaz. I'm sure you can tell us a possible solution.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation.
So you threaten each other.
No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
It certainly seems that way.
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Bronya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
Honestly, what are they meant to do? Like, there's nothing they can do unless there's an item in this museum that will go for like billions or trillions.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
Well, there's no changing her mind.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
Cool fun design though. Bye. You know what? We'll just do one 10 pull. Look at that. Boom. Watch this. She's gonna come home. Imagine. That would have been sick. Or maybe I'll do the same and just hit him with a 20. Skip. Oh, okay. 2 sampos. Okay. Oh, that's enough of that.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
Yeah, we didn't promise Bronya will succeed.
Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed.
I don't think there's much that's going to be able to change her mind besides actually having a perfect solution.
I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy.
I mean, I'm down for that though.
All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school?
I'm sure you were taught something along those lines. You seem like some type of royalty.
Did someone send you a message?
Not that I know of. Now they did. Oh, she's going to the underworld. I heard you're back in Belobog, Sophie. Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up, Sealer? What's going on? Did you knock out an IPC member? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mind by force. I asked Bronya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Yeah, we must fight back. We can't let those guys bully the miners. We must fight back. Yeah, we're already on it. Wildfire and Silvermane guards already engaged with them. Oh, but those jerks have super advanced fancy weapons with jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you an SOS cause I'm running out of ideas. I'm coming. Hang in there, we're on our way. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already?
It was only a certain amount of time.
Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Oh, and now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
I do like how the Silvermane guards are also attacking, though. That'll help bond the overworld and the underworld. Here we go again.
I really did jinx us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today.
I mean, you definitely dressed the part.
I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
Yep. I'm down for a scrap, though.
Zila!
Solid.
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out.
Yeah, is anyone hurt? Did anyone get
Nobody's
bodied?
been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back.
Hey, we can take them.
Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have.
I would assume so.
You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey!
So,
Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are?
their weapons do look pretty cool, though.
What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
Oh, she's pissed.
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black.
So I'm guessing the deal that Topaz suggested was the IPC will take over Arillo 6. That's the only thing I can think of.
These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the underworlders.
Yeah, they're looking for anything. We'll handle this. We can body them.
Do you think Topaz is around here somewhere? Maybe her cronies are acting without her authorization.
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black?
Yes.
Potaz, Pasto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
I mean, I'm 100% down. Making enemies with the IPC? Sign me up. That seems like fun.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
Do you know who I am?
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break?
I'm sure that'll
I'm
work.
sure the IPC allows that, right?
Great plan, Match. Seriously, get some lunch, bro. Hey, you want it?
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
That we were.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
Okay, I was joking on that line, but I'm glad Match said it.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
That seems like a you issue, mate.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Oof.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me.
Wow.
What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
I'm just saying, no one asked. But deadbeats, you wanna go, mate?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience.
Mm-hmm.
No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about this, guys. We've got Gepard here.
Will forged in ice.
Okay, so what are these performance points? The IPC employees' performance points. Each stack increases damage dealt by 50%? Damn. Okay.
Misery.
Check it out, Sealer. Get out of here.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
Yep.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
The man should have just had his lunch.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight.
Then we'll just beat them up too.
Let's set off when you're ready.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with.
Hell yeah. Also, yeah, when did you change your clothes?
Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum.
That's a shame. I actually
Did
really
it
like
take
them.
you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one.
Okay, Match.
The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zila know when you're ready to go.
That must be an unlockable outfit.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah.
It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's do it, Sealer. Let's go.
Let's get moving.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it. Meanwhile, at Svarog's... Oh, okay. Guys, you might not want to...
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Yeah, you might want to be careful with this one, Topaz.
Hello, miss. Are you...
Don't hurt the child.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Oh.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
Dad needs to have the talk.
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend.
Oh, mate, Topaz really enjoys the situation she puts herself in. She's buzzing.
Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm. Aw. Be happy, Clara.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
I don't like that tone, Topaz. Oh, yes,
You are
Svarog
the
will know.
insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Good thing she had that, because she would have been bodied.
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
Yep, like I guessed.
No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy.
Damn, she's bossy.
I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value.
I mean, it seems like she has good intentions. Like, she's trying her best for them.
In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives.
Is she lying?
Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
Go on. What is this?
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog.
That just seems like a direct threat.
I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Madam, you better be careful.
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within.
So they could have a possible use for a war in the future?
This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
Oh, you're very cunning, aren't you?
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level.
Yeah?
What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Survival, I guess.
Their future has already been purchased.
Oof.
All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
Relatively, okay.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
That makes sense. Svarog's a smart boy.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world.
Good.
Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
It's not like he has much of an option, is it? Because I'm pretty sure she can control him with that thing she has.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Meanwhile, in the Great Mine with Seela and the Trailblazer. Ah, Numby.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Yep.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
We'll beat them up all the same.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
Yeah, Numby.
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
Why does everyone think of these things as bad? They're so adorable.
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Yeah. Oh. Up, it, up, up. Oh, oink, oink, yeah.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
No clue, mate. not sure, strong accent. Life is ultimately meaningless.
Wow, that's so deep. Come on, stop fooling around.
Okay, I would love to hear the other options on that. Is there no way to listen to them? Oh, come on.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Well, we'll follow. Oh, it has a little bow
They
tie.
want to find their master. Let's follow them.
All right.
Help!
Oh.
Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Oh no.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
Man, can't you tell this guy's about to piss himself?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
No.
Those Cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Sorry, you're gonna have to look at this, Numby. Now.
Prize.
Easy. Sorry about that, Numby.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
Hey, I guess he likes murder.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Man, I guess Numby just likes genocide.
Look, that big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
Oh yeah, I remember how they're styled.
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Alright.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Well.
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble.
Don't insult him.
Guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
It's like Numby wanted us to kill them. What's up, guys?
You. Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here.
We know.
Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
No one asked.
Don't lie to us. You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
You guys will be bodied.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now.
Right.
We're all powerful here.
Wow, all powerful. So Topaz just lets you do whatever you want? That's surprising.
You know Topaz?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We have her phone number.
It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project.
Guess we're scrapping.
In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
Well, you just listed those problems.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders.
Right.
Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
No, but we can still body you for it.
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully.
Yeah, I'm with Sealer on this.
Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
Hell yeah.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.
Oh no. It'll be great if Sealer can finish this off. Boom. Get out of here.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
Skill issue, man.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Yeah, what was it?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Yeah, Match, what was that thing about being humble?
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
You're all fired.
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period.
There you go, mate.
Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
Oh, that feels good.
60%? We're done for.
Oh no.
Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
Quick, take a photo.
So, are we all good here, or what?
I'm sure Numby told her.
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back.
Good.
So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
She is definitely an individual.
It's a long story.
Belobog is in debt, pretty much.
Debt? What do you mean?
It's a long story.
You should probably ask Bronya to explain it to you.
Yeah.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, I just kind of... Okay, I just caught on what they're doing. They're probably going to turn the festival into, like, something that can get Belobog out of debt. Like, host a massive-ass tournament using all the Ermitons as well. Okay, yeah.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Topaz, I'm guessing. Nope, it's the Bronya group chat. Where are you, Match and Sophie? Are you alright? Bronya, we're in the underworld right now. The IPC's people took over the Great Mind. Us and Sealer just kicked them out. I see. You're a Sealer. How are things going? Did you get hurt? Don't worry, we can totally handle this. I failed to persuade Topaz. I'm sorry, we weren't able to persuade Topaz. No worries, Sophie. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here, and I can't explain it clearly in messages. Could you please come back to the Quillporth Fort? I need advice from you two on this issue. Sure thing.
Huh, I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her.
Alright.
Are you coming with us, Seela?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here.
That's fair though, I respect it.
Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Hell yeah.
Got it, Seela. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Quillporth Fort!
To Quillporth Fort! You're not jump scaring me this time. Meanwhile, in Rivet Town... Oh.
These guys?
Ah. Oh, Gepard.
The Supreme Guardian. Proceed no further.
Oh.
It's Topaz.
Goddamn, Jeppy.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot she can do this. Well. That's quick.
See you later, Captain.
Such a little shit, isn't she?
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
It's fine, we've been teleporting.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I would assume she's very overworked.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
Makes sense. Yeah, you couldn't have foreseen all of this.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up.
Yeah, 'cause the Bellans.
They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry.
I feel like that's an order that should have been put out before, you know, before doing said evaluation.
Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Yeah, I would be in the same boat. That would be terrifying.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
Yeah.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice.
Let's hear it.
Look.
Oh, what is this? I can't read. It's words.
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached.
Is it a translation?
Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Okay.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life.
Okay, Topaz.
In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants.
I guess this is why she's going out of her way to try and save them, though.
My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries.
Sounds fun.
Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh.
Ugh.
I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night.
So people with asthma were pretty much screwed then.
My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust,
Ugh.
waiting for the end.
So it seems like she wants to avoid that situation for Belobog. Okay, I respect it, Topaz, if that's your intentions.
Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract, which would make them employees of the IPC.
I mean, it's not like they had a choice. Like, they would be idiots not to sign that, but again, it would still be, like, kind of manipulative going to people at their lowest and be like, yep, we can save you, just join us. I would assume that's how they got this massive.
2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared.
At least that's a good thing.
When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight.
See, I still can't tell if the IPC are, like, good guys or bad guys. Or if it's, like, a bit of both, you know? Because it could turn out that this, like, evil corporation abusing their power, but it also could be, like, there's just a few bad eggs in there.
I am writing to you, Miss Bronya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival.
Fair point.
How many generations of Belobogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you?
Right.
How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again?
She's really talking her up.
I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6.
See, that's like the difficult part, right? Because it could be a case where, like, oh yeah, it's beneficial in, like, maybe, like, for a certain amount of time, but maybe in the future, that's when it kind of bites you back in the ass.
I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belobogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
No bloody idea. Yeah, she's a smooth talker, but that doesn't mean she's telling the truth. That's true, but she definitely has a way with words.
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision.
Yeah, honestly, don't ask us, because I don't think we have any ideas of what we're talking about.
This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, perhaps you should gain some insight from others first. Ask the most important people. Screw the NPCs.
That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Good.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Mm-hmm.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible.
That's a red flag for scams. Not wanting you to talk with other people. I don't know, man.
I wanted to put it to a vote and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause.
Right, okay, truth be told, right? It's been 700 years. I'm sure they can wait a few days.
I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter.
Sounds like a plan.
The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
Alright. Do I have voting rights?
I think we should leave this matter to the Belobogians. Don't you agree?
I want my right to vote, match.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Yep.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
Also, how's Jeppy doing?
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right?
Yep.
Let's start with the overworld.
Alright, Savol.
Well, well, look who we have here.
Yep.
You and March paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
I mean, we met just recently, but we need your opinion on an important matter.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening.
Oh.
You'd better fill me in.
That was a quick change in tone. You tell Savol about the IPC debt and the choice,
What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Yeah, it is quite a difficult thing.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
That's fair.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Survival, though, innit?
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving.
Yep.
For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them.
I mean, after 700 years of, like, nearly dying, having that peace of mind of, you know, being able to survive a lot better, they'll take it.
As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them.
No, I'm just saying right now, you could not rise against them. They can body our planet within seconds.
You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
That's fair.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Yeah, that's one person that agrees. Okay, do you think Pella would agree or disagree? I'm gonna guess disagree.
We meet again. How have you two been?
Being good? I mean, the question is, how have you been? You got quite the emotional moment.
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
It's just the average face. We need your opinion on an important matter.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears.
You tell Pella about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
Really? You better not be making things up.
It's real.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true. We don't have much time, Pela. Bronya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot?
Yeah.
At least give me a few seconds to think it over.
You would think they'll have, like, maybe a few days to decide, but nope, they can't even wait a single second.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Take the flop.
If it were up to me,
Huh.
I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
To be honest, I guess the only people that would, like, mostly disagree is the underworld. Like, I feel like everyone on the overworld will agree, and everyone in the underworld will disagree.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, It'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside.
Oof, just the snow? That does not seem like fun.
And that's assuming no other disasters occur.
True.
I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying.
I mean, yeah, I guess the only people that are gonna have to deal with it are the people in the future, so...
Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right?
Yeah.
But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So, compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life.
I respect the mindset.
Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Hello, Dunn.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I
Yes.
didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon.
Yes, Dunn, how have you been?
It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them.
Yeah, how is Gepard, by the way? We need your opinion on an important matter.
You need my opinion? I'm happy to help.
You told Dunn about the IPC data and the choice facing Bronya.
So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
I mean, you definitely can't fight against them.
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course.
There you go.
There is no room for compromise.
I mean, I guess because they're loyal to the Guardian and no one else.
Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract?
Also true, I agree with that.
Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
Damn, alright.
Soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dunn. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to.
We asked the 3 people.
From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
I feel like Natasha would agree and Seela would disagree. Hello, Natasha.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face?
We've got some news and we need your opinion on an important matter.
Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead.
You tell Natasha about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
Now, take your time.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it.
Okay, never mind. I do not know these characters well.
I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Especially as well when they just got their freedom back. You know, being able to go back to the overworld.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument.
Mm-hmm.
Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
Oleg, my man.
None other than the saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure? To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me.
I mean, Master of Luca? Can't forget about you, Oleg.
But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere?
You guessed it.
Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help.
You tell Olga. God. Damn it.
I see.
It was only a certain amount of time until it got me.
That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Old man wisdom hit us.
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me.
You know what? I respect it. Leave it to the younger generation.
If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear.
Fair
Have
enough.
you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse?
Ooh.
The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own?
I mean, true.
What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism?
I feel like she would.
Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
I mean, I feel like no matter like what decision she makes, people are gonna disagree with it. So it's a lose-lose situation. I think she can handle a little criticism.
I think so too, but could you imagine having to hear names? Like the traitorous ruler for the rest of your life?
True.
Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
Hello, Clara.
Miss March, big sister, what brings you to the underworld?
I feel like this might be too much for a child, but, you know, each their own.
Hey there, Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
They went out on a little date.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Yeah, Clara's opinion is just as important.
True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
That's some pretty high praise.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something?
You tell Clara about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
The answer I thought she was gonna give.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision.
But the thing, Clara, is that people agree and disagree.
Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true?
That's the real world, Clara.
Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
So, for the against
You're
pile.
right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible.
Until those things are shattered.
Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Yep. Thank you, Clara. After collecting more citizens' opinions, the flight... Oh,
All that running around has worn me out.
so it's 3-3.
So, the final conclusion is...
We got a total of 6 opinions.
The votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
Yeah, only Bronya can make the final call.
Wait a minute. We forgot to ask Zila.
Shit, true.
Let's go see what she has to say.
Forgot about that.
She's probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
Seela's just as important as Bronya. Hello, Seela.
Back so soon? Any news?
About that.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it.
You're in for a ride. You tell Seela about the IPC debt and the choice facing Bronya.
I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands,
Oof.
the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
Yeah, you will be the 7th opinion.
In that case, I abstain.
So she's against, eh?
What?
Your vote is extremely important. You have to shoulder this responsibility.
No. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders. Not mine.
I feel like you're both, like, because Bronya is the guide for the overworld, and Seala's like the guide to the underworld. They're both equally as important.
No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice.
Oh, she said she abstained, so that means she just refused to vote. I'm an idiot.
I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it.
I would be in the same boat though as Seala. I'd be like, honestly, I have no clue. I'll just leave it to the more smarter people.
It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly.
Hopefully she's come up with a plan.
If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call.
I feel bad for Bronya, man. She plays a crucial role on this world, but do you trust her judgment?
You bet. The Express can vouch for Bronya.
Yep.
That says a lot about her character.
That is true.
The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Let's check.
Whoa,
Oh.
the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before.
Yep, a lot of paperwork
Jeez,
as well.
I can barely even hear myself think.
Alright, Bronya, can you tell these people to shut up? Shut up.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
After asking 7 people, the vote was even.
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
Yep.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised.
This is some intense music as well.
What was Zila's perspective on the matter?
Aw. She's behind you, whatever you decide.
I should have known. Sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
Yeah, all of you, shut up.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise.
What a mess.
The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
We need help. Anyone. Oh, shut up.
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Oh, which ones agree? Which ones disagree? Oh, Himeko.
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Take it away, Himeko.
Aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
Does it look like a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Look at that body.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express?
The one and only?
It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
True, we should have asked Well and Himeko about their opinions on the matter. Those two have wisdom.
I understand, Miss Bronya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
Oh, there we go. Couldn't you have come a bit sooner? Do you have a solution, Himeko?
I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help.
Oh.
It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Alright, take the floor, Himeko.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himeko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true.
Good.
Which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival.
I mean, I believe Belobog can survive on its own, though, if they didn't have a ton of debt.
But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Oh, see, there we go. That's important.
You mean...
There's a chance that it might be for nothing.
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Ooh. I mean, that's still pretty high, though.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
Actually, if I think about how many planets they've probably done this with, at 63%, yeah, fair enough, yeah.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field.
Still only 80% though.
I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision.
Oh, now I don't know.
Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himeko. This information is of great help.
How about a partnership?
Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble.
Yep.
As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Fair enough. Disagreeing.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Bronya.
Oh, there we go.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation.
Alright, I'm on board. Tell us what we need to do.
I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. And then, I'll meet with Topaz again.
Alright.
Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
I'm fine with this plan.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Yeah, we'll just send her a message and the AI will tell us where she is.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice.
Hell yeah, man. We're solidifying that favor.
Stay safe, everyone.
Sounds good. We can talk here, Gepard, and share your reports with the crew. Yes, Lady Bronya. Did you have a fight? The Supreme Guardian ordered me to garrison in the river to town with Silvermane guards and automatons to stop the IPC's infiltration. Okay, a lot of text messages, I can't keep up. The defense went smoothly at first, but then Topaz herself appeared with some special technology that allowed her to seize control of all of our automatons in an instant. It seems Topaz is heading for the certain area in the depths of Rivet Town. For some reason, Svarog is with her too. Svarog? Is he trying to go against us again? I hope not. My instinct tells me there's something else behind this. But I don't know for sure yet. At least we know where we can find Topaz. Let's go match it, Sophie.
Gepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right?
Yep.
Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
Fun. We're here, Jeppy.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz.
Alright.
Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set.
Alright, we're ready.
Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
I'm ready for a scrap. Meanwhile, with Topaz and Svarog.
Destination reached.
Oh, damn. Wait, so this was already set up?
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here.
Damn, what was this place used for? Was this place just used for tournaments in the past?
But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the
Numby's gone.
rock formations.
Numby was like, nah, I can't deal with this.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Yeah, they're just built different.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
So that proves as well, even on their own, they were able to handle a Stellaron without the IPC's knowledge.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
I think she's just kind of convinced herself of that with how many times she's seen that situation played out with planets just dying out.
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed.
I mean, it's on the repair now, though.
On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
But that's an uncertainty, though. That might happen, it might not.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
He's calculating.
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter.
Fair enough.
While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Yeah, fair enough.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
I'm sure Numby can find some things. And off they go.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
I mean, Gepard can fight them head on. There's no killing that man.
You're right, Miss Himeko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
The what now?
Automaton stealth bomb?
You guys have stealth and you've never used them?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Alright, sure thing.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Now we can take them.
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence.
Alright, but the robot next to us, I don't think can keep its noise down.
It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Alright. What, we're just gonna send off a bomb and use that as a distraction?
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
Okay, never mind, we're just gonna bomb them. Ready.
Remember, try to avoid being noticed.
Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
Alright. Alright, that's a lot of fun.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency.
That man is dead.
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
Okay.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
Nothing like bombing the opponents, eh?
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Yeah, we can take them.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready.
We'll send in the stealth bombers. Fuck.
Oh no! They saw right through it.
It didn't detonate in time.
It's all right. We prepared many backups. Try again.
There we go. That took longer than I wanted.
Woohoo! The coast is clear.
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
Yep.
This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Oh, new area.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off.
We're scrapping.
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Do you really think they'll be able to hurt him?
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
That's good. I thought we might be facing off against each other for a moment.
Such a result would be highly undesirable.
Fairs.
Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders.
That's also
but
true.
chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary.
Well, at least you have the same opinions with Bronya.
While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Who knows? I like this music as well. Yeah.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Oh, we scrapped them.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himeko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
I feel like we often get into a fight straight away.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
Oh yeah, Svarog never told us
It's
what she was looking
possible.
for.
Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Are we gonna fight? Oh, we are definitely having a
Let's
showdown.
wait.
Heals before, yeah. I see what you're doing. It's like a whole boss stage as well.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up.
We had other tasks to do.
This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Yeah, I would assume so. She punches her.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himeko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himeko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Damn, she's a celebrity. Do I have any fans?
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili after all.
Yeah, but I'm a newbie. You know, I'm new to the crew.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course. The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Well, she decided not to sign it.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6.
Yep. I like family.
Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract, goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Man, she really does have like the most like evil smirks.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
Being direct, that's the only way with Topaz.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
There's no fooling the Astral Express.
Are we scrapping?
You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
We fight it out, hell yeah. Oh. What was that look about?
Huh? What do you mean?
We fighting.
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Okay. Your vacation time has been approved.
I wish.
Lighten up the mood a little bit before, you know, things happen.
So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer.
Alright, hit us.
Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Alright, let's get it.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables.
I'm fine. I'm fine with a scrap. Numby is so cute. Damn, okay.
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Alright, we scrapping. Come at it. That was adorable. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Ah, the big fella's up.
Eternals, the strength, heaven's surge.
Alright, finish off, Dan. Get out of here. And gone. Gone and dusted. Thank you, thank you.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded.
There, are you satisfied, Topaz?
Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Alright, okay.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Okay, Bronya, alright, let us scrap first with Topaz. I wanna fight.
Bronya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
I wanted things to get out of control, Match.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Oh, didn't like that.
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Oh yeah, she was rounding up all the people of Belobog.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
Take a look for yourself.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarilo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken.
Yeah.
It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
Yeah, after blowing up a few of the IPC members, I'm sure we can reach a peaceful mean.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was inappropriate.
Nah, I kind of respect that behavior, I'm not gonna lie. I'm down for it.
I admire your determination, seeing as we've come this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
Yeah, we can take them.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind.
That's big.
Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Alright, let's get it. Challenge complete.
What a dismal sight. This district.
I'm with you.
Have you been here before?
Yep.
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
Ah, yes.
And then began again.
That's right.
Well, we killed her mother.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
Thank you, Kyle, for your hard work.
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Buzzing.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
What is this place?
Okay.
We've never been here before, right?
Nope, not the thought I was thinking of.
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
I thought she was going to show her where Colia died, but guess not. I had a chest. Fine. Oh, another cutscene. Oh, damn. That is pretty. Ah.
The people of Belobog have not given up.
She nearly just died, mate.
I just want to give them a chance.
Damn, man. That scenery, though, kind of slaps.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Ah, the engine of creation.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
Yeah, that's what they did on their own, without the IPC.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance.
Yep.
The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
I mean, if I recall correctly, the engine of creation wasn't meant to be used for fighting, though. It was meant for building, if I recall.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belobogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion.
Okay,
and
never
played
mind.
a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit.
There we go. That's what I was thinking of.
It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belobogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Damn, the first Supreme Guardian was built different.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belobogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Hey, everyone has their own strengths.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together.
I mean...
And make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again.
I mean, that is impressive, though, bringing people together.
If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny.
I respect it.
The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
Hell yeah, guys.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all.
Oh, look at the little fella.
I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Bronya.
Thank you,
I
Topaz.
Shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part.
I think it's fair, though, to draw from experience. And Topaz has seen a lot of planets that have probably, you know, destroyed themselves. So I also can see where Topaz is coming from.
My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years.
Bro.
A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Yeah, just host a massive tournament, you know, using that massive stage.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurylo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult.
Yeah. Unless we have a say?
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Oh yeah, man. The vouch of the Nameless, that's pretty big.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
Nice. Thank you, Topaz. Look at that, friendships being made. Negotiations are successful.
I was worried things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution. Speaking of solutions, are they repairing that giant robot? The one we fought against?
Yeah?
I remember you took control of it and helped us defeat Cacolia.
Oh yeah, I forgot we do have the power to control this. I wonder if we'll have some time to celebrate the Somwell Festival.
Right, I totally forgotten. That's the whole reason we came here in the first place.
Yep.
Well, looks like everyone in the city's helping with construction. Doubt there'll be much time for celebrating. Still, look on the bright side. We got to meet a top IPC executive. The trip wasn't a complete waste, right?
We even got a phone number. That's a big thing.
You know, I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe.
Yeah, Bronya's a remarkable leader.
We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Eurylo 6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated.
We would have made the IPC our enemies, if that was the case. What do you mean, Himeko?
The Strategic Investment Department comprises the IPC's most elite employees, many of whom can be very forceful. Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the Express. You and March must be tired after such an incredible journey. It's time you got some well-deserved rest.
Thank you, Himeko.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
I respect Topaz a lot for doing that, though. Will they cut your pay?
If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
And plus, she has Numby, so money is not an issue.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
I mean, I was down for a scrap.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Yeah, okay, that is one issue that falls on you. Yeah, is it true that the IPC requires you to go through 17 rounds of interviews?
17? Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about.
Oh, it's only him?
You could say he's, special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
Feel bad for my guy, man.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I have arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel.
Oh, buzzing.
Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports.
Makes sense.
It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Hey, we're making some good connections, though. Really enjoyed the music down there, though.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Take the satellite bomb, for example. She knows when people are in danger. Time to go to bed.
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance. This time.
We still better get that outfit, by the way.
I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
Bedtime. Bedtime for the crew. Oh.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you.
Oh, hell no. We stand with Topaz.
Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44, with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary.
Oh no.
All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
Hey, Topaz took the fall, but that also means that we'll help Topaz whenever she needs it.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add?
I quit.
If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
Fairs. Bloop bloop.
You only got demoted one rank?
True.
Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call.
I wonder who that is, though.
Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Who are you?
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Aventurine?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Possible new character?
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurylos 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother?
Because it was similar to her planet, I'm guessing?
In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
she don't care.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you.
Like what?
While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurylos 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
Okay.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore.
Man, we do not know any of these names, so none of this is connecting for us.
Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know?
Oh, well.
Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
An interesting character. I wonder if we'll run into him again in the future.
Huh. And What prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
Oh, okay.
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Ah, tying it into the next planet we're going to, eh?
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna be running into him.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause.
Mate, they're dropping all of these like names and like keywords like the family, and we're just sat here like, okay, we have no idea what any of this means.
But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Rillo 6.
So we're gonna be running into Topaz again. I'm fine with that.
I'll get back to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it's just one wild ride after another.
I am glad though. I want to see more of Topaz. I do love snowy landscapes though.
I hope I made the right decision this time.
Oh, Numby's so cute. Oh! They're not extinct. Oh, they're so adorable.
This snow is mesmerizing.
Sucks it'll be gone in like, what, 100 years? Future Market 2 complete. And we get Topaz. Alright, and that completes that. Yeah, it was super enjoyable seeing Topaz. I greatly enjoy her character. And it's good to know we're going to be running into her on the next planet, along with new characters as well. So that's going to be interesting. But completing this quest means we unlocked the Ethereum Wars, which I'm going to be playing through next. So if you don't want to miss my reaction to that, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you then.